Think about computers for a moment. Not just the machines themselves, but the way they've become woven into the very fabric of our daily lives. Whether you're at work, at home, or on the move, computers are quietly humming in the background, making things possible that would have seemed like science fiction just a few decades ago. You know, those magical boxes that make our modern world possible? They're not just tools, they're gateways to information, creativity, and connection. For many of us, the first time we saw a computer, it felt like peering into the future. And in many ways it was. They're everywhere. From the smartphone in your pocket to the smart dashboard in your car, computers are running the show. They help us navigate cities, connect with loved ones across the globe, and even manage our health and finances. It's hard to imagine a single aspect of modern life untouched by their influence. But have you ever stopped to think about what makes computers tick? What's the secret sauce that transforms a pile of metal and plastic into something that can write a novel, solve a math problem, or play your favorite song? What makes them go and keeps them evolving at such a rapid pace? It's software, my friends. The invisible instructions that tell the hardware what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. Software is the language of possibility, the bridge between human imagination and digital reality. Without it, even the most powerful computer is just a silent box. And when it comes to software, one name stands above the rest: Microsoft. For decades, Microsoft has been at the heart of the digital revolution, shaping the way we interact with technology and with each other. Microsoft's story is a long and winding one, filled with triumphs and failures, legal battles and technological revolutions. From humble beginnings in a small garage to becoming a global powerhouse, Microsoft's journey is a testament to vision, innovation, and relentless ambition. It's a story that has shaped the way we live, work, and play. Microsoft's products have touched billions of lives, powering everything from classrooms and boardrooms to living rooms and research labs. Their influence stretches far beyond software, reaching into education, entertainment, and even the way we communicate. So buckle up, because we're about to dive headfirst into the fascinating world of Microsoft, a company that has left an undeniable mark on the world. We'll explore the innovations, the controversies, and the people behind the brand that changed everything. Get ready for a wild ride. The story of Microsoft is more than just a tale of technology. It's a journey through the heart of the digital age. And it's only just beginning. Our story begins in the 1970s, a time when computers were about as user-friendly as a toaster oven. Back then, computers were mysterious, hulking machines that filled entire rooms, blinking and whirring away as if they belonged in a science fiction movie. Most people had never even seen a computer in person, let alone used one. They were the domain of scientists, engineers, and a handful of adventurous students. Enter two brilliant young men from Seattle, Bill Gates and Paul Allen. Both were fascinated by technology from an early age, spending countless hours tinkering with electronics and dreaming up new possibilities. Their friendship was built on a shared love of computers and a vision for what the future could hold. These guys were computer geeks, before being a computer geek was cool. While their peers were out playing sports or going to parties, Gates and Allen were glued to computer terminals, writing code and exploring the limits of what these machines could do. They ate, slept, and breathed code, often staying up all night in computer labs, fueled by curiosity and the thrill of discovery. For them, programming wasn't just a hobby, it was a passion, and they believed computers could change the world. Back then, computers were massive, expensive machines, mostly relegated to universities and government labs. Only large organizations could afford them, and the idea of having a computer in your home seemed almost impossible. But a new kind of computer was emerging, the personal computer, or PC. Suddenly, the dream of bringing computing power to individuals and small businesses was within reach. The world was on the brink of a technological revolution. Gates and Allen saw the potential of the PC, but there was one big problem. It needed software. Without programs to run, these new machines were little more than expensive paperweights. The opportunity was clear. Someone needed to write the code that would bring these computers to life. And so, in a humble garage, Microsoft was born, with little more than ambition. A few second-hand computers and a lot of late nights, Gates and Allen set out to build software that would make computers accessible to everyone. Their journey was just beginning. Their first big break came when they licensed their operating system, Mississippi DOS, to IBM for their new line of PCs. This deal would change the course of computing history, launching Microsoft from a tiny startup to a global powerhouse and setting the stage for the digital age. What's an operating system, you ask? Think of it as the conductor of the software symphony, the maestro that makes all the other programs work together in harmony. MS-DOS, short for Microsoft Disk Operating System, wasn't pretty. It was all text-based, no fancy graphics, but it got the job done. Now here's where Gates and Allen made a brilliant move. They licensed MS-DOS to IBM, but they kept the rights to the software. This meant that other companies building PCs could also use MS-DOS. Smart, right? The result? MS-DOS became the dominant operating system for PCs, propelling Microsoft to the forefront of the burgeoning computer industry. It was a stroke of genius that laid the foundation for Microsoft's future success. While MS-DOS was a hit, Gates and Allen knew that the future of computing was graphical. People wanted to interact with their computers using icons, windows, and a mouse. And so, in 1985, Windows was born. Windows was a revolution. It transformed the way we interacted with computers, making them more intuitive and user-friendly. But it was Windows 95, launched in 1995, that really took the world by storm. Windows 95 was more than just an operating system. It was a cultural phenomenon. People lined up for hours to get their hands on a copy, eager to experience the future of computing. It was a resounding success, cementing Microsoft's dominance in the PC market. With Windows taking the world by storm, Microsoft wasn't content to rest on its laurels. They knew that people needed more than just an operating system. They needed applications to do real work. And so, the Microsoft Office suite was born. Word-for-word processing, Excel for spreadsheets, PowerPoint for presentations, these programs became essential tools for businesses and individuals alike. Microsoft Office was everywhere, bundled with almost every new PC sold. This dominance in both operating systems and productivity software gave Microsoft a powerful position in the market, one that would attract scrutiny from competitors and regulators alike. As Microsoft's power grew, so too did concerns about its business practices. Competitors accused Microsoft of using its dominance in operating systems to stifle competition in other areas, like web browsers. The most famous case involved Internet Explorer, Microsoft's web browser, and Netscape Navigator, its main rival. The US government accused Microsoft of bundling Internet Explorer with Windows to crush Netscape. And honestly, they had a point. The ensuing legal battles were long and complex, but they ultimately led to Microsoft being found guilty of violating antitrust laws. The company was ordered to change its practices and open up competition in the market. Even for a company as successful as Microsoft, not every product is a hit. In fact, Microsoft has had its fair share of flops over the years. Remember Zune, Microsoft's answer to the iPod? Yeah, not so much. Or how about Windows Vista, an operating system so buggy and unpopular that it became synonymous with software failure? And let's not forget Windows Phone, Microsoft's ill-fated attempt to compete with iOS and Android in the smartphone market. These failures, while embarrassing, highlight an important point. Even the biggest companies can stumble. But more importantly, they show that Microsoft is not afraid to take risks, to experiment and innovate, even if it means failing sometimes. In 2014, Satya Nadella took the helm as Microsoft's CEO, inheriting a company at a crossroads. The PC market was shrinking, and Microsoft was struggling to adapt to the rise of mobile devices. Nadella knew that Microsoft needed to change, and change it did. Nadella shifted Microsoft's focus to cloud computing, a move that would prove to be a masterstroke. Under his leadership, Microsoft Azure, the company's cloud platform, became a major player in the rapidly growing cloud market. But it wasn't just about the cloud. Nadella also embraced new technologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning, investing heavily in research and development. This focus on innovation would pay off in the years to come. Today, Microsoft is a very different company than the one that Bill Gates and Paul Allen founded in that Seattle garage. What began as a small, ambitious project between two friends with a shared passion for computers has grown into one of the most influential technology companies in the world. The journey from those humble beginnings to global dominance is a testament to vision, perseverance, and the relentless pursuit of innovation. Now, Microsoft is a global technology giant with its fingers in everything from video games, like the ever-popular Xbox, to collaboration software such as Teams, which connects millions of people across continents every day. The company's reach extends into nearly every aspect of our digital lives, from the way we work and play to how we communicate and create. Microsoft continues to push the envelope with cutting-edge artificial intelligence, including innovations like Copilot. This AI-powered assistant is designed to help users be more productive, creative, and efficient, seamlessly integrating into the tools people use every day. By embracing the future and investing heavily in research and development, Microsoft is redefining what's possible with technologies like ChatGPT. These advanced AI models are transforming the way we interact with computers, making technology more intuitive, responsive, and accessible than ever before. With powerful language models at its core, Microsoft is changing the very nature of human-computer interaction. Tasks that once seemed complex or time-consuming can now be accomplished in seconds, thanks to the intelligence and adaptability of these new tools. From the vast infrastructure of the cloud to the ever-evolving world of artificial intelligence, Microsoft is shaping the future of technology, just as it has for the past 5 decades. Its data centers power the digital world, supporting everything from small businesses to massive enterprises, and enabling innovation on a global scale. And that's the story of Microsoft, a company that started with a dream and changed the world. From the first lines of code written in a small garage to launching products that have become household names, Microsoft's journey is one of constant evolution and impact. It's a story of innovation, competition, and adaptation, where teams of brilliant minds come together to solve problems, create new possibilities, and drive progress forward. The company's culture of collaboration and its willingness to embrace change have been key to its enduring success. Microsoft's legacy is a testament to the power of human ingenuity, creativity, and determination. It reminds us that with the right vision and effort, even the boldest dreams can become reality. So the next time you fire up your computer, take a moment to appreciate the legacy of Microsoft. Behind every click and keystroke lies decades of innovation, collaboration, and a relentless drive to make technology work better for everyone. Microsoft has truly made its mark on the world, and as technology continues to evolve, its story is far from over. The future of innovation is bright, and Microsoft will undoubtedly be at the forefront, shaping what comes next.